With the news and media about the ups and downs regarding finances, the financial status of the average American can help us get a good sense of economic health and individual prosperity. However, when we dive deeper, we find a set of statistics and challenges that shape the financial landscape for millions of individuals across the nation. And so in this video, we're going to go over the financial statistics of the average American and unpack actionable strategies to empower individuals on their journey to financial freedom. To really understand the financial realities facing the average American, we have to first look at the available statistics and data. Recent studies and surveys offer valuable insights into the economic landscape, shedding light on the challenges and opportunities that define financial well-being. Even though they may not be conclusive, they do give us a small glimpse into what's happening out there in the country. And so with that, let's look at some key statistics, starting with income disparities. Despite being one of the wealthiest nations in the world, income inequality remains a legitimate issue in the United States. According to data from the U.S. Census Bureau, the top 20% of households earn more than half of the country's total income, while the bottom 20% account for just 3%. This eye-opening wealth gap underscores the challenges faced by many Americans in achieving financial security and making steady improvements with their finances. Next, we have to talk about the rising costs of living. The cost of living in the United States continues to climb, outpacing wage growth and placing a strain on household budgets. From housing and healthcare to education and transportation, essential expenses consume a significant portion of income for many Americans. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Consumer Price Index has steadily increased over the years, weakening your purchasing power and making it increasingly challenging and difficult for individuals to make ends meet. Just the other day, I learned that home buyers need to earn 80% more than they did in 2020 just to afford a home in today's market in 2024. Now let's talk about debt burden. Debt has unfortunately become part of so many of our lives, with many individuals grappling with various forms of debt, including student loans, credit card debt, and mortgages. All that is not foreign to me and my wife. According to the Federal Reserve, total household debt in the United States surpassed $17.5 trillion in 2023, with credit card debt alone exceeding $1.13 trillion. This heavy debt burden not only hampers individuals' ability to save and invest, but also undermines their financial stability and well-being. Number 4, savings shortfall. Despite the importance of having a savings for financial security, many Americans struggle to set aside funds for emergencies or future goals. According to a survey by Bankrate, only 44% of Americans are prepared for a $1,000 emergency expense from their savings. This savings shortfall leaves individuals vulnerable to financial shocks and impedes their ability to achieve long-term financial goals, such as home ownership, education, or retirement. I know this was a struggle for me coming out of college, making only about $11 or $12 an hour, and I had to live at my mom's house for quite some time. And if you're in that position, if you're getting ready to graduate college, don't be embarrassed, don't be shameful or whatever when you have to make ends meet and you have to adjust your expectations of where you might be, where you might live, because that's going to help you build a solid foundation, especially when you don't rush into living an expensive life that your salary and your wage is not prepared for just yet. While the financial statistics of the average American may paint a sobering picture, there are actionable steps individuals can take to improve their financial health and work towards financial freedom. Now let's explore some of those key strategies, and we'll start with one of my favorite personal finance actions, and that's budgeting. At the foundation of financial stability lies the practice of budgeting. Creating a detailed budget allows individuals, you, to track your income and expenses, identify areas of overspending, and prioritize your financial goals. By allocating funds towards essential expenses, debt repayment, savings, you and I can gain control over our finances and make informed decisions about our money. My wife and I started budgeting in February 2017 and have kept it going ever since. We have not missed a month. If you're interested in learning more about the Google Sheets budget that we've been using for the last 7 years, I'll put a link in the description. And do not hesitate to use a budgeting app that may just connect directly to your bank account. I personally like to manually update the budget. I think that makes it a little bit more intimate. And for us personally, that means we get into the weeds of our money, how we're spending, what we're making, and all those things that help us stay on top of our finances each month. Next is debt management. Tackling debt is a crucial step toward achieving financial freedom. Individuals burdened with debt can employ strategies such as the debt snowball or debt avalanche method to systematically pay down their debts. I think both methods work very well, whether you want to use the debt snowball or the debt avalanche method. Either way, you want to try to prioritize your higher interest debts, I think, and make consistent payments so that you can reduce your debt load and free up resources for saving and investment. For us, the debt snowball was a game changer because we got a chance to list our debts smallest to largest and then make those consistent payments. And once we finished paying off that small debt, we would take whatever we were paying there and just add it to the next smallest debt. And that helped us build that snowball over time and get us to become debt-free within 2 years of when we actually started that program. Another key strategy is building emergency savings. Having an emergency fund is essential for weathering financial storms and avoiding the need to rely on high-interest debt in times of need. Aim to set aside 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a liquid, accessible account. Start small and gradually increase contributions over time to build that financial safety net. Now, you can do what we do and keep this emergency fund in a high yield savings account where you're going to get FDIC protection. You could be earning 4 to 5% APY. Yes, there are other places your emergency fund can exist, like a taxable account, just plain cash. But we personally like high yield savings accounts because of how easy it is to get our money into and out of these accounts. The next key strategy is investing for your future. Investing is a powerful tool for building wealth and achieving long-term financial goals. Whether through stocks, bonds, mutual funds, in and out of retirement accounts, investing allows individuals to grow their money over time and harness that power of compounding returns. Start early or wherever you are in life with what you can. Diversify your investments and remain disciplined in your investment strategy to maximize that long-term growth potential. I'm currently in my wealth accumulation phase, so I don't have any bonds in my retirement accounts, in my taxable account. I'm strictly in index funds and ETFs that invest in broad-based markets like the international markets and the US stock market, whether it's the S&P 500 or the US total market. The next key strategy could be difficult to do, but you got to try to find ways to boost your income, which can help accelerate progress towards financial freedom. Consider opportunities for career advancement, additional education or training, or side hustles and freelance work. By diversifying your income streams and maximizing earning potential, you can enhance your financial resilience and create more opportunities for wealth accumulation. And for some of you, you may have a passion that you can just start blogging, vlogging, open a YouTube channel, and just start making a little bit of money through that account, through that platform that could just become even bigger. And that's something that I've tried to do with this YouTube channel, Investing with Matt. And it's been a little bit of side money, not a lot, but it's been helpful to just try to keep that going to help pay for small little bills here and there, and that's been great. The next key strategy is retirement planning. Planning for retirement is important, yet many Americans, for whatever reason, neglect this critical aspect of financial planning. Take advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans such as 401ks, 403bs, or individual retirement accounts, IRAs, to save for retirement. Try to get into the habit of contributing consistently and consider seeking professional guidance to help you with your retirement saving strategies and ensure a comfortable retirement lifestyle. The financial statistics of the average American, I think, point to what many people are experiencing with income disparities, rising costs of living, debt burdens, and savings shortfalls. However, for many, if you have actionable strategies and a commitment to financial empowerment, I believe you can navigate these challenges and move towards financial freedom by embracing budgeting, debt management, savings, investing, income growth, and retirement planning. You can take control of your financial destiny and build a brighter future for you and your family. Now, as you're on your journey to financial freedom, you gotta watch out for those financial traps, and the video on the screen will teach you more about that. Click on it, and I'll see you over there. Peace.